confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my sweetest Aries. So your quote for the month of May, or whenever you are viewing this video, is from the beautiful Maya Angelou. And it reads, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." Something desires to be birthed from you, Aries. Something beautiful, something mystic, something magical. Your truth matters. Your desires matter. And in the month of May, it is about taking physical, tangible steps to create the life you love, to tell your story, and to remember, if you ever find yourself in a story that you don't like, you're never stuck. You can turn the page, you can leave the book behind and pick up a new one. What wants to be birthed from you in the month of May? What story is asking you not to allow it to die inside, but to be shared with the world? I love you, and let's get started. And hello, my Aries. It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance. This is what Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whoever it is you believe in, Aries, this is what they want you to pay attention to in this time frame in your life. I'm recording it in the month of May. However, whenever this video stumbles upon you, Aries, that is when it's meant for you. We know that time does not exist. Whenever something is meant for you, it will find you. So I want you guys to keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. However, there are so many talented, sweet, beautiful souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So if the shoe does not fit, don't force it. So Aries, we're going to just jump right into it. I started to just pull your cards ahead of time, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to pull your cards with you. So you are going to have two doors, but the first thing that we're going to take a look at is we're going to see what door are you going to be walking through right now in your life, okay? Or, you know, for some of my Aries, this is what Spirit wants to prepare you for. I don't know why, but I just got like this jolt of excitement. So something is coming for you guys. Okay, and Spirit is really trying to prepare you for this, because I noticed that when I was in your energy, I started to like, you know, clean up my little area and just make sure my cards were really neat and just pick up any little stray items around. Like I was really like tending to the details, so to speak. So I feel like small things, you know, right now in your life this month, make sure that you're paying attention to the small things, like your environment, you know, your home, you know, like the little details in your clothes, in your hair. Like it's something in the fine details that Spirit is bringing to your attention. Or for some of my Aries, I just feel like spiritually you just like had to clean house, okay? I feel like you had to go within and you had to clean house, and just get rid of what no longer served you, what's no longer, you know, you got rid of the waste. Be it people, places, and things that you've outgrown, that you just, you completed a lot of lessons. And I feel like a lot of you Aries just made room for something really good and delicious to come in. But that's just what I'm picking up on your energy. I just almost feel like you're getting ready for something. What that thing is, I don't know. You know, hopefully it'll become clearer when we start to put your cards down. But let's go ahead and see what door you're walking through this month. Okay, my Aries baby. So I absolutely love these two doors right here. And what's crazy, guys, I kind of started over, but I started to call you Leo. Yeah, so I don't know what's that about, but I feel like a lot of you, the door that you're walking through, now I know what it's about. The door that you're walking through is you're walking through, um, I don't know why, but I just seen the Queen of Rods. And that's a person who really stands in their personal power. They really own the stage and steal the show. And I feel like because, the Queen of Wands is a very balanced individual, male or female. You see that black cat that usually is represented on the Queen of Wands, that's her shadow self. So she's made peace with those parts of her self that nobody claps for, male or female. And I feel like that's something that a lot of you, that's a door that a lot of you are walking through or walked through, Aries, is that you made peace with your demons. You made peace with your shadow. You made peace with those, I like to call them guilty pleasures. And I feel like this is allowing you to like live between both worlds. Have that balance of going after what it is you desire. I just feel like there's a new opportunity to go after what you desire. Maybe a lot of you allowed fear to stop you, or people's opinions to stop you from going after what it is that you want, what it is you desire. I see that you're leaving that behind. And I love this, the door with the keyhole. I call this, my door to greener pastures. You see that tree of life in the background. You see all this greenness. I feel like a lot of you are opening your heart to really dance with your dreams, and dance with your desires, and you're no longer holding things that you find pleasurable outside of yourself. Like, you came here to have an experience, and I feel like a lot of you, Aries, are allowing yourself to have an experience. Okay. And this other door right here, when I just look at all these doors, it's kind of like a maze. It's like when you get done with one level, you're going up next, another level. So I feel like you're unlocking a level in your life that was hard for you at some point in time. I feel like for all my past life believers, you are about to embark on some success, or major success when it comes to your career, or even in your love life, in some form that I feel like was off limits to you. You came back and you learned the lesson right here. You unlocked a level. That's a door that I see you guys coming through. So let's see what these doors are talking about. The greener pasture, begin here, and then birth. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, so let's read birth right here. It says, another gateway appears in view. New life is unfolding with blessings to you. I'm telling you, begin here. Do not fear what travel brings. My dear, the moment is yours. Begin now here. Pass this on. So you have two doors that are talking about begin now, a new life, a new start. Begin here, birth, a rebirth. So you're leaving the past pain, past hurts, past, like I said, a lot of you passed a karmic lesson. And I feel like it was due to of your relationships, or not pursuing your dreams, or just not, allowing yourself to be happy and indulge. And I'm hearing the word indulge. Maybe you were indulging in the wrong thing, Aries, and now you're indulging in, what grows you, what betters you. Maybe it was relationships. You were indulging in relationships, or you were indulging in, guilt, or you were indulging in self-doubt, or you were indulging in other people's projections of you. But I see you moving past that. You're putting it into that, and you're walking in a new beginning, and I'm so super proud of you. So what I want to do is I want to use my Spirit Oracle deck and just see what Spirit has for you, or what Spirit wants you to know right now. From the Spherical Oracle deck. Funny thing is, when I was shuffling this deck, I did see the horse spirit. And I feel like a lot of you are setting yourself free. Ooh, we got the mouse spirit. Okay, you're setting yourself free from limitations, from unhealthy, whatever you deem is unhealthy or has kept you stuck or complacent, Aries. So with the mouse spirit, tend to the small things. Kind of back when I said like tending to the small details. One of the things is it's in our routine. It's in our everyday small steps that eventually lead to big steps. And I feel like a lot of people think, to really usher in change that you need to do something dramatic or dramatic. There we go. Not gymnastics, but dramatic. But it's really in the little details. So I feel like your big success, because I just see like the number 888 all around you, infinite opportunities and potential, is really going to be in the small choices and the small things that you tend to. Listen to your intuition, Aries, because your intuition is guiding you. So tend to the small things. Those are where you're going to see, by tending to the small things, Aries, you're going to see big changes happen in your life. Okay, my Aries. So that's something that Spirit really wants you to know and be aware of. It's in the little details that are going to bring you so much change. So now we're going to take a look and just see what's the general message that Spirit wants you to know with the tarot. And on the back of the deck, there was the Karma card, okay? And this is the Judgment card in this tarot deck, Aries. And Aries, I'm so happy that this card showed up for you, because the Karma card in this deck shows us that cycles and changes have been respected and that everything happens for a reason. Honor the changes in your life and grow with them. There are spiritual forces at work. It is time for you to make an important decision. Your destiny will be shaped by the choices you make today. Keep in mind that the karma to follow will be on your own making. Be aware of both your actions and your magic on a spiritual level. Okay, so, keywords with this particular card is about making a positive change for your future, your reality, a renewal, a deeper spiritual and magical awareness, karma and destiny, reflection on the past events, okay, results of your past actions. So I really feel like you guys learned a major lesson, and I feel like for majority of you Aries, I'm channeling, it's to do with your love life and career, okay? You ended a cycle. Now you are free. You've paid some kind of past karma. For some of you, it's like where your abundance was blocked, or where you kept hitting, running into the same type, the F boy, the F girl. I feel like you've closed out a cycle, and I'm so proud of you, because now, Aries, this is truly a new foundation. You get an opportunity to build a new life. Make this new life personal. Center it around you, okay? I'm a Sagittarius, okay? Love Muffin. And one of the things that I'm going to really be talking about on my channel is how to live a more empowered life. And one of the ways that you can live a more empowered life is you have to be, in order to be selfless, you have to be self-centered. And I know you're probably like, what? That don't make no sense. But truly, when you are self-centered, yourself is at the focus. You're loving yourself. You're giving to yourself. You're nourishing yourself. So, of course, naturally, how can you give from an empty cup? And I feel like people or the world has took someone like saying self-centered as malicious and as in your ego. But everything needs balance, because I know amazing spiritual souls, and then I know some spiritual souls that make you scratch your head like, are you out here for real doing this? But that doesn't mean everybody takes advantage of something or, manipulates something negatively. Some people manipulate things for the higher good, like me. When you tune into Tori, everybody has an agenda. Every single body has an agenda. It is about aligning with the agendas and the beliefs that feed your soul and resonate with you. Because when you come in contact with me, the pill that I'm pushing is self-love, self-worth, and self-acceptance, honey, for you to love yourself authentically, for you to know that you are worthy of every heart's desire, for you to know that you are filled with purpose. Just you being here is more than enough. So when you come in contact with me, when you get a session with me, when you subscribe to anything that I do, that is what I am mirroring back to you. So Aries, you have completed a major life lesson. You have an opportunity to build something new. Okay? You are a conscious creator of your reality. So Aries, what Spirit wants you to know is that you have a new foundation. What do you choose to build? You can build anything. You can bring that old stuff back, or you can build something beautiful. And I feel a lot of you are going to choose to build something beautiful. So just trust that you made the right decisions to move away from old mindsets, relationships, careers, all of that stuff. You did the right thing, okay? So proud of you. Now we're going to go ahead and just see what the tarot wants you to know. I'm going to probably speed this part up to shuffle the cards, but I love this energy that you're in. You really need to congratulate yourself, because I don't think you know the massive cycle that you have completed in this lifetime. A lot of people, they don't get it right. They don't get it right, Aries. And you did. You stood your ground. I love it. I love to see it, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all your cards down, and Tori will be right back. Tori being me, Aries, answering in third person. Okay. So now we're going to look at the Ace of Swords off to the left of my side, but I don't know what side it is for you guys. But this is your perceived obstacle for this month right here, the Ace of Swords, or whenever you're watching this video. But in this deck, okay, the Ace of Swords is the most potent and pure form of masculine element of air, okay? When the Ace of Swords falls into your life, you are being put on notice that it's time to take action. This card is of intellect, okay? Heroism, being basically a heron or a hero. Victory, justice, achievement, new beginnings, and winning battles. So whenever you see this card come, just know that the Ace of Swords, it's upright. This is a card of clarity. This is a card of, the clarity that you need to begin a new beginning. So I feel like for some of my Aries, you have the clarity. Now, whether you want to trust this new path that you're being asked to walk, or being taken, or trusting your intuition when it's telling you that a person isn't right for you, or yes, go ahead. It's all about trusting yourself, listening to yourself, accepting this clarity that you have. And I feel like for a lot of you Aries, some of this clarity is just that you're different, you're unique, and maybe that's a little hard for you to swallow. For some of my Aries, this is simply, the typical dating pool, the typical person isn't going to cut it for you because you're not typical. So just understanding that, no matter what age you are, it's not about age. It's just about, you have to find, allow, when you're dating, in long time, relationships, you are mature. Okay. You've spiritually grown. So you have to, find a person who aligns with that spiritual maturity, okay? Because it doesn't matter what age you are. I know grown people who have not matured. It's like, damn, you that old and you still got that mindset, you know what I'm saying? And then I know younger individuals whose mindsets are more increased than mine, okay? So you receive some clarity, okay? You have, the truth is, your obstacle, okay, for right now is that you have everything inside of you to success, okay? To be successful, to succeed in life. You have the truth. There's a new awareness. You have the victory, and maybe fully accepting that and moving on that and taking action, is really making you a little nervous. Because reverse, this card is all about illusions, confusion, okay? Injustice. Get a grip on yourself and work on finding balance. So I feel like, you have to trust the clarity and, the truth that you're receiving, no matter how hard it is, Aries, about a person, about a connection, just about your awesomeness, or maybe how you really need to, even though you don't like the small details, but looking at the small details is what is going to bring you this success. Because looking at your other cards right here, the top row, we have the Death card, we have the Knight of Pentacles reverse, and then we have the Wheel, what is this? The Wheel of the Year reverse, and then the bottom row clarifying the Death card, we have the King of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Pentacles reverse, we have the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel reverse, we have the Six of Cups. So Pentacles are really standing out to me. So I feel like you're meant to ground something successful in this 3D world. For some of my Aries, maybe there's something that you're focusing on, and I feel like for a lot of you it could be love or having that divine partner, and that love, but it's not time for that right now. For some of you Aries, you're meant to really focus on your success, because that is going to come. With the Six of Cups right here, I feel like you're destined for a life partner, someone that really understands you, that gets you, that's going to, not be intimidated when they date you, that's not going to knock you off from your purpose. Because I'm feeling like this is an Aries that's really meant to do something great in the world. You're meant to speak up. You're meant to just be your authentic self. So what you have to know, Aries, is that your love is destined. You're going to find love. You're going to have love. Whatever that version of love is for you, whether it's being married with kids, I don't care what age it is, it's going to come to you. You understand me? But it's meant to come to you when you have made some kind of success within yourself and you're really independent on yourself. Okay, you're going to have love following your purpose is what Spirit is showing me. Because right now you just had a major death, a closing out of and seeing your value with this King of Pentacles. Right now with this Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Knight is the slowest pentacle in the deck. However, it's reversed. So it's time to act and plant, seeds that are, that are long-term. It's going to really be beneficial for you. So Spirit is saying, focus on your career, focus on your passion, focus on yourself, elevating yourself, really being in your authentic nature, because that's going to bring you the, the love that you desire. Sometimes it's not time for certain things right now. Okay. And I'm hearing that. I apologize if you do not want to hear Tori say that, but focus on your passions. Because I feel like you're going to meet this person when you are just engulfed in yourself, happy living life, focus, you're going to find love when you don't want to find love. It's just going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Like when you are finally comfortable being single, just really doing your thing. Okay. And for some of my Aries that are in a connection, Spirit is just saying you're meant to really focus on what brings you passion, what brings you alive. Because sometimes when we don't have, hobbies or things outside of our relationship, we go to like nitpicking our partners, and just causing confusion when no, you just have a lot of time on your hand and you need to have a creative project. You need to have something that you're passionate about, so you're not being moody. Okay. That's what I'm feeling for you guys. But I feel like it's time for you to really step into this King of Pentacles energy. Whatever lesson you learned, Aries, it was here to show you your worth. It was here to show you that there's nothing that you can't do, that you're very fruitful, that you are that individual. Okay. I was about to say that bad BITCH, okay, or that bad dude, like you, that person. So stop playing with yourself like you're not. Okay. You are amazing. And it's time to really act on that. It's time to really, channel something. It's time to come out of that cocoon. It's time to show up. It's time to stop hiding for some of my Aries. Okay? Another thing, Aries, that I want to bring to your attention right here with this Knight of Pentacles reversed and this Seven of Pentacles right here. The Knight of Pentacles, when it's reversed, okay, it can also just talk about, there are obstacles on your path, possibly a cross condition. It's time to take a careful look at working through certain situations. And, with the Seven of Pentacles right here, this can be about feeling cheated, theft, and I really feel like suspicious of another's motives. I feel like this could be geared towards your love life. Listen, only give to what gives and nourishes you. No more overextending yourself. No more overgiving. And I feel like for some of my Aries, you've received the truth about a connection, about a person that maybe you have been on this off and on thing, for a while, or you've received some kind of truth of some kind of behavior pattern that does not value you, that is not conducive to who you are, which is the King of Pentacles. And it's time to let that thing go, because when you let that thing go, this is when, whatever you're waiting on is going to be freed up. You learned a lesson. Now, you can choose to take it over and over. That is the truth. That is your free will. I want to let you know, Aries, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay? That means a person is choosing, just how you're choosing to be forgiving, you're choosing to, allow this person back into your life. For some of my Aries, this person is choosing to reject it, is choosing to mature. Everything is a choice. Okay? I don't know why we're going here, but somebody needs to know that, but keep in mind that the definition of insanity is to do something over and over and expect a different result. No, it's going to lead you the same result. So whoever I'm reading for, you have a clear foundation to start over, to do whatever it is you want when it comes to your career, when it comes to love. You don't have to allow the past to dictate your future. Right? Your power is right here in the now. So I ask you, what do you want to get? What do you want to build? It's in your best interest to only, open up to things, be it people, places, it doesn't matter, career, where there is a giving and receiving, okay? Freely giving of your time and talents, and, channel, if your love life is a mess, channel that energy into, your creative, instead of overanalyzing, overthinking, because I feel like that's really going to bring you the results and the success that you desire, that you want right now. Focus on, what makes you happy. Okay? I also just want to let you know, when it comes to love right now, my singles or situationships, or you found yourself just dealing with a particular kind of type, or you've been in a cycle, Spirit just wants you to know, with this wheel reverse right here, it talks about a period of bad luck, feeling disconnected from the seasons and the rhythms of nature. Okay, so I feel like wintertime blues is what this card talks about reverse. And with the Six of Cups, this is about nostalgia. This is about, connecting. I feel like if you pursue love right now, it's not time for that. So it's going to be another lesson. especially if you notice certain patterns, ghosting, this person is emotionally unavailable. You've passed all that. Right now you're meant to focus on your passions, connecting with yourself, Aries, and your creative pursuits, okay, and your career pursuits. That's what it's time for. We're going to go ahead and just look into your love life and see what's coming up for you. I'm going to probably speed this up, but you're going to see me lay the cards down, okay, guys? Okay, my Aries. So what we're going to do is we're going to really see like what exactly is going to be coming up for you in love. What can you look forward to, and what cycles are you closing out? All right. I really feel like, I don't know why, but I'm picking up a like single energy, or even when some of you Aries, become single. Because I feel like, something is ending. You've ended a major cycle just about knowing your worth and accepting less than you deserve, okay? So how I'm going to read this, Aries, is we're going to see what can you look forward to when it comes to love, and just what kind of person is going to be coming in for you. Because for a lot of my Aries, I feel like love is going to find you. It's not something that you have to go look for. It's going to find you when you least expect it. It's going to happen for you when you're not even thinking about a relationship. Like, you're just going to be really happy, really in flow with yourself, and boom, kind of just what this Tower card is going to hit you just like that is what I'm seeing. Okay, my Aries. So first thing first, from the love and relationship oracle deck, I went ahead and moved 2 of the cards to make some space, but we got sensuality and we got ownership. So I really feel like your next partner is going to be a very independent person, meaning they are spiritually mature. They're not codependent, because I feel like a lot of you just broke a cycle of dealing with relationships and people that are codependent, that really drain your energy, that's very needy. It really depletes you. So I feel like with ownership here, it says, I take ownership for how I make others feel, and I do my part to repair any bridges I might have burned, or perhaps even lightly slated. If bridge mending feels impossible, then I can start small. Instead of becoming a bridge archetype, maybe I'll just skip it all together, walk the long way around. Taking ownership is great for burning calories. So I feel like for some of you, you haven't seen the last of this person. It's giving me like an ex or a past energy or a past crush. You haven't seen the last of them. I really feel like this person will be coming back around trying to offer you something, but I feel like you've already taken this lesson. You don't need to take it again. That's literally what this person is, because the person that's going to be coming into your life, male or female, this person really is, I want to say, like emotionally mature. They are balanced. They're going to speak. They know how to communicate, and they're very sensual. Okay. They're very fiery. And I feel like for some of my Aries, you were dating people that, really couldn't embrace your sensuality, could embrace how you express yourself. Because this card is all embracing sensuality doesn't necessarily mean you're a middle-aged swinger. It simply means you're savoring one of the coolest aspects of being alive. Censoring input. It's time to get decent and reward yourself with gifts of the senses, So I feel like this new person, I don't know why, but like they're very cultured, they're very sensual, they're very sexy, male or female. They're very well traveled. This person, I don't want to say has been around the block, but they yeah, I mean, that's what I'm feeling, but it's not negative. Like when you're a bachelor or a bachelorette, you do bachelor and bachelorette things. But this person knows discipline. This person knows has control. And I feel like You deal with partners that don't know really how to receive your sensuality. For some of you, you can be just like, a wildflower, a wild, soul, you know what I'm saying? And they just don't know how to accept that about you. You're very sensual. Okay. And for some of you, I'm just hearing like spirit is like, do something that makes you feel good about yourself. Even taking ownership of just the way that you feel and just pouring all that love that you was given to somebody else into yourself. Okay. Because when it comes to your relationships, you dealt with people that didn't respect your boundaries. And you have to have boundaries. You see how like this skunk is all up in this man's personal space. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirit is saying your boundaries are your boundaries, Aries. You don't need to apologize for them. You don't need to dumb them down. Like, no, if somebody can't respect your boundaries or they don't want to be with you because of your boundaries, then that just lets you know that this person isn't for you, because your boundaries is what's going to bring in this good love that's here for you, this commitment that you genuinely want at your core. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like in the past, it's due to your boundaries. Not having those boundaries has kept you into more situationships or third parties and, things like this. So let's go ahead and get into this tarot. So right off the 8 of Pentacles and the family issues, these are your perceived obstacles when it comes to love. And I feel like what happened is you need to get people that's give to only what gives to you with this 8 of Pentacles. It takes 2 people to tango. It takes 2 people to have a working, loving relationship. And I feel like in the past, you just got people, Aries, that were not mature enough spiritually. It doesn't matter about age, but they were not spiritually mature enough to, show up. They were like spiritually lazy is what I'm hearing. And then for some of them, Aries, they were not doing the inner work that it takes to really experience a divine love, but you have. So spirit is saying with this 3 of Wands and this King of Swords, like, don't sell yourself short. Okay. Like the 3 of Wands is like your ships are coming in. Don't give up. Don't settle, because I feel like you guys are calling in somebody very powerful, male or female. This person is observative. This person, is very financially stable. This person is independent, okay? Meaning they take care of their finances, they take care of their emotional well-being, and they're about their spiritual practice, their spiritual life. So I feel like what spirit is saying, what I'm just getting from this spread right here with this Tower, the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles, you've come out a hard time. You can really relax, you can really smile and know that hard times in relationships is behind you. You're literally coming into this playful energy. I feel like I'm feeling like single vibes here. I don't care where the relationship, you about to be single. And spirit is saying, just take that time to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, Like you went through something with this 10 of Swords. You completed a cycle with this Tower card here. Like the Tower came down. And I feel like with this 2 of Swords, Aries, you had to look at some behaviors, even if you didn't want to. So spirit is saying, stand in your King of Swords. It's kind of like mind over heart right now. And only put into connections that invest with this 8 of Pentacles here. Because I feel like this person, because you learned this lesson, this next relationship is going to be one is an equal give and exchange. That's how you're going to know this person is going to pursue you. You're not going to have to go all out of your way. Even even for my males, if you pursue them, they're going to equally pursue you back. They're going to invest like you have invested in relationships time after time. So if this person is not investing in this relationship, Aries, this is not the person. Okay? And no past people. It's done. This is a whole new person. I feel like also they could be like career-wise in the limelight for some of you, but just a person that is very ambitious, very driven, very goal-oriented. Like this person is, a smart thinker. I feel like they problem solve, You know, people look up to them for advice or something like that. But yeah, you're going to just meet this person just being single, being happy. You guys could be in the same field, okay? And just playfulness. You know, you don't want to get in a relationship with someone that's clearly using you and then you get jaded and then, you know, all this other stuff. No, 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 okay? You're done with the past. You've learned a massive lesson, and now it's just about enjoying the moment and allowing love to find you, okay? So I hope that this reading resonated with you, Aries. It was such an honor to read for you guys. And listen, get that stinking thinking out of your head like, oh God, it's never going to happen to you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Aries. You got to get those thoughts under control. So if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm friendly. Share it with your fellow Aries, and I will catch you on my channel. Take care.
Blazing.